Okay, now that we've done a bit of hand walking with him and he relaxed into it, we're going to do some hand grazing and let him settle before we ask him to be standing still for a while for all the grooming. So when we're hand grazing, I like to tell people just think of stand your ground, right? So if I pick a spot for my body, he has the length of the lead rope in a full circle around me to find grass. There's plenty of grass around me. The first thing he did was get distracted by something and try to pull away. So my job is to sort of stay in the area of a hula hoop, keep my elbows bent, widen my stance, maybe even bend my legs. And if he really pulls, I'm going to wrap that lead rope around my hips and use my body for leverage. So my only job is to keep the lead rope off the ground so he doesn't put a leg over it. But otherwise, he can wander where he wants. But right there, he finds the edge of the circle. The edge of the circle is the end of the lead rope. Whatever length of lead rope I have, he can go around me and graze, so there's plenty of grass. But he doesn't get to drag me around, which is his favorite pastime, is dragging humans around. So if I stand my ground, there he's going to pull, but he pulls on me. I'm not pulling on him, I'm just resisting. And I'll try to get a little bit off to the side so you can see what I'm doing. So now if he walks around, right, if he gets distracted, now there, if he gets that nose away from me, he can pull the lead rope out of my hand. So I braced myself when he went to turn his nose away so that he could really run into some pressure on the halter. This hula hoop idea is part of how you help horses relax with hand grazing. If they drag you around or if they push you around, it can actually escalate defensiveness in the horse. So he has lots of room. I'm on a loose lead rope. I don't want any pressure on the halter when he's being good. I want the lead rope off the ground so he doesn't step on it. And if he starts to push me out of this space, I'll just put my hand out, put my foot out and say, no, you can't come in here. This is my space. He has kind of an imaginary donut between my, maybe arm's length is my personal space. That's the inside of the donut hole. And then the end of the lead rope is the outside of the donut. So within that donut, he can go where he wants. Excuse me. He just can't body slam me, step on me. So like here, I just let him know there's an internal boundary. Now, in this position where he's starting to get his nose away from me, that's how they pull the rope out of your hand. So I'm going to adjust my position to be more in line with the nose. If he starts turning that nose away from me, he could very quickly pull away. So you see I'm bracing that lead rope behind my hips, and I can alter my position to get back in line with the nose. Right, so he can hand graze, but only within that donut. He loves to sort of pick up and pull away. So I'm ready, I'm not pulling on the lead rope. If he pulls on me, that's what puts tension in the lead rope. Right, so the wide leg stance, bending your knees, right? You have more leverage as you sort of squat and use the middle of your body, especially for women. We don't have a lot of upper body strength. So if you kind of use the lead rope around your hips, you can hold on a whole lot better. So there he gets the nose away from me. He's pulling on me, I'm not pulling on him. So the second he brings his nose back, he gets the pressure off the halter and the lead rope. Then if he comes in too close, now there he's really a monkey at trying to get the nose away. So I adjusted my position forward to just make sure as soon as they get that nose headed the other way, like that, it gives them the leverage to pull. So every time you see the nose turning away from you, you want to prepare to hold. I'm not going to pull it back to me. I'm going to see if he can figure out that when he turns the nose away, he feels the pressure on the halter and lead rope. As soon as he puts his nose straight, no pressure, he can just graze, right? So he goes to the outer edge of the donut, which all horses do. Then he might come too close to the donut hole. So here, I'm not pulling, I'm opening my hand to show. I'm holding with my hand when he pulls, and I'm backing it up by using my hips. So there, I just let him know, arm's length is the inner boundary. There's the nose going away, so I want to prepare. He may or may not pull, but I'm going to prepare because the second he starts to pull, so there where he gets the nose even further away, I'm going to adjust my position forward towards the nose, and I'm going to hold. There's the relief. Right? So he can pull and push and pull and push and pull and push, but he only gets pressure release on the halter or lead rope when he's inside the donut. And that's how you do the stand your ground hand grazing.